The War Economy!
Hello, and welcome back to Metal Gear Solid V for Venus.
For Venus. Yeah, as we mentioned in the last episode, I pre-recorded a lot of the episodes because, for a variety of reasons. Commander hasn't been feeling well after his operation, we don't have a lot of free time, and quite frankly, this game is so great that we have such an urge to replay.
Oh, what are we using here?
I think it's a sneak.
Oh, okay, I see it now. Okay.
We'll mention if we do any real-time gameplay from this point on, because there's a few missions that I think will be better if I play them live.
Yeah, the problem is, all the missions are really short for a little bit now.
Yeah.
You know, like, nothing happens.
Well, this mission in particular, I have a few things to say about it. This mission is actually pretty lengthy, if you let it be. I think I clear this in less than 5 minutes. Because I show you an easy way to S-rank it. And I actually saw this strategy from my friend who saw it online. So I wish I could find out who first did it so I can credit him.
Oh, well, you know what? Look it up and put it in the description.
Yeah.
We'll throw it in the description.
Or if not, somebody message me and tell me who did it so I can link it properly.
Yes, talk to us. We have no friends.
But this mission, if you take
What
your
is this
time
mission?
with the two officials at the airport, we were talking during.
Oh,
Miller's
the airport.
Thing. You know what? I'm not going to edit out us talking during Miller this time because this mission, Miller, shut up.
There's like nothing. This mission was the closest thing to you had infiltrating a base until like one of the last missions.
Yeah, the airport. Yeah, I like this airport.
Yeah, I think this is like one of the only places there's actually a security camera.
I think I see one in the video.
You know.
Yeah, we were complaining there's no security cameras in the game. Well, there's like 3, but I really think there's only 1 or 2, and they're both at this airport.
Yeah, you know, you'd think that there might be a little bit more, but
This mission had one of the mission tasks.
hey, this is where the
Trader's Caravan.
Trader's Caravan is.
That's
yeah.
actually how I first learned about this spot, by playing this mission back at launch. But this mission has a mission task to hear the guy in the airport that's waiting for the commander.
Mm-hmm.
To follow them and listen to their dialogue.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And their dialogue is actually really interesting. It talks about the story. It talks about the fact that they know that they're selling this parasite, but they just want to profiteer off wars. This is actually not a bad conversation, and I was really debating recording it, but at the same time I said, fuck, I already had this video done.
Oh! I was gonna say, you know why I didn't recognize the sneaking suit? You're covered in blood. Dude, what the hell?
No problems.
I was gonna say, you know, I think they have pills for this.
This is the guy you need to capture. Yep.
Oh, well, shit.
I actually regretted killing him, because he's a nice guy. If you listen to all his dialogue, he's like, I may be a mercenary, but I'm not...
Oh, you just killed him?
Yeah. Hey, there's a surveillance camera.
A surveillance camera.
Shocking. But the base will go on alert.
Oh.
I regretted killing him, though. The official that he's supposed to meet is a dick. I would kill him anyways. I don't want him in we don't need that kind of shit at Diamond Dogs, even though we're supposed to be evil. But that guy, if you listen to all the mission task dialogue, he says, no, you know, we have to have a cause to fight him. Right on out.
So wait, that was it?
Yeah. You know, I kind of feel cheated. Maybe we should do another method of this, because this mission is way too easy now.
I don't know. Well, what's the other method? I mean...
Well, the proper way is to evac both that guy. You only have to evac him.
Uh-huh.
But you can also evac the other guy that he meets with. I wouldn't, because he's a dick if you listen to his dialogue.
Yeah, he'd be the one that you actually stomp on.
But the mission task to follow them and listen to all their dialogue is pretty great.
Yeah, D-Horse.
That's not
Fox.
evil. Oh.
Yeah, you maxed out D-Horse.
Oh, yeah.
And then...
You know what? When you complete this, actually, you don't get ending dialogue, because you're probably going to say, what? There's no ending dialogue. But there is ending dialogue if you evac that guy out. So you know what I can do? I can just splice the evac dialogue here.
Do it.
And pretend we saved him and we didn't kill him. You know, I actually had the wormhole, Fulton. We probably could have just saved him. And I could have just wrote out anyway, same way, and gotten the S. Here's the mission dialogue footage.
Boss, about that target you extracted. He says he wants to work for us. Having talked to him, he doesn't seem that bad a guy. Apparently the arms dealer's people demanded they prolong the conflict, and he couldn't go against the management. That doesn't excuse everything he did, but his skills will make him a useful asset. Let's put him to good use. those walker gears spreading all over Africa. Huey's got an idea for a counter weapon. Come on back to base.
This. It's a variable, multi-legged tank. A spin-off of Metal Gear technology.
Big fan of spin-offs, isn't he? I hear he borrowed from the Soviets in Costa Rica, too.
The design allows for a lot of freedom in setups. It's based around a central core unit, so you can quickly reconfigure the hardware to suit any sort of mission parameters.
What the good doctor's trying to say is that it's customizable.
Naturally, it will raise the probability of success for standard missions. But it functions as an improved deterrent by increasing your preemptive strike capability against enemy elements. You just deploy it in a war zone, and its superior firepower puts the brakes on enemy attacks. Eventually, the whole war machine grinds to a halt. A true battle gear!
Cause I'm having deja vu here. I don't like him any more than you. But we need this. You think it'll cut it in the field? Turning radius is better than any tanks. That's great for regional skirmishes. Tech like this is popping up all among the PFs. Best way to deal with them is to fight fire with fire.
I'll await your instructions then, boss.
So do we have your approval to commence development? Fine.
Consider yourself off the chopping block, Doctor.
So after you beat this mission, is it around this mission that you get this?
It's
cutscene?
around a mission.
Well, you get a dialogue that you just saw with Battle Gear. And I figured now would be as good a time as any to talk about Battle Gear.
I don't get it.
Battle Gear has no fucking purpose. There's a few other cutscenes where you see it fully developed, and you can enter the R&D lab and stare at it. It's a spider-looking Metal Gear.
Yeah, it's like a walking tank kind of thing.
So what does it actually do in the gameplay?
I don't know. I couldn't figure it out.
No, I'm actually asking, what does it actually do in the game? We don't know.
You know what would have been cool if you could actually ride around like a Jeep.
Well, there's a few things I want to say about Battle Gear since
Then
we have
again,
to
you
pad out
kind
this
of say
video
that about
anyway.
Miller.
They say you can use it in combat deployment. That's what it says when you complete it. I'll see if I can find the line.
I could never figure it out.
But that's what I mean. Is it automatically applied? Does he automatically go out on missions with you? Do you have to select him? Because that's what I was telling Commander. I was like, well, Zeke could automatically go in combat deployment and Peace Walker. He's like, yeah, but you had to assign him to your unit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, apparently in the...
it's bad when Peace Walker does some stuff better.
Yeah. Well, apparently in the Primo guidebook that they released for this game, the strategy guide, Kojima actually commented on Battle Gear. And he said Battle Gear was originally a buddy Snake could ride in the field.
Oh, like I just mentioned.
Yeah, but he was so overpowered we had to cut him. I believe they also said he could traverse, areas of land super fast.
I think there was a easy way to rectify that situation rather than taking him out directly.
Side ops?
No, make him available after you beat the game.
Yeah, but then you could replay missions and break them.
Exactly. That's the whole point.
Well,
after you play through the game legit, see, those are the kind of things you want to
just
unlock.
Little neat extras.
The infinity bandana, the invisibility camo.
Well, we also mentioned they cut Ocelot as... Well, you can unlock those. Oh, yeah, you never did, because you never...
But still, it's like this. That would be the unique thing for this game.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, they also cut Ocelot as the buddies we mentioned way back when.
Which I think was
But when we get to chapter 2, we'll talk
That was
more
back
about
when the buddies were actually able to die. But
Yeah.
they took that feature out, so
which you enjoyed. You don't want buddies, and if Dee Dee died, I'd cry.
yeah. If somebody on my team dies and I like them, it pretty much ruins the game for me.
That's why Fire Emblem sucks. Just kidding, I like Fire Emblem.
I love Fire Emblem, but if someone dies, I never play it on casual. I never play Fire Emblem on casual because that's not the right way to play it. You
Yeah,
have
but-
to play it with the permadeath.
Yes.
But if someone permanently dies,
Restart.
Marcus was the only one that
That's what you do in Warframe. If your dog gets knocked out, you quit.
I would rather die and fail the mission in Warframe than let my dog bleed out.
On subjects that sort of have to do with Metal Gear.
Well, anyway, I think we padded this one out long enough.
Yeah, I think we did too.
Yeah.
Well, one other thing though, before you finish the video. Apparently, some people think, I don't know if this is true or not because I couldn't find any sources, but I could have sworn I read this, that in the cup mission, well, this might be mild spoiler, so how do I word this without spoiling? Apparently, in the final battle of the game, you were supposed to use the battle gear against the Metal Gear. I can't confirm that, though. I don't know where I read this.
That would have been cool.
Go ahead, end the video.
Okay, bye.
See ya!
It's ended. I think. Maybe.
I'll say.
Okay.